All right, walk to the car with me. Tell you everything you need to know about the New Orleans Saints after their 31-19 loss to the Buffalo Bills. I think the Saints did two very important things in this game up against Buffalo. Number one, I think that they established an identity that's worth building around. Number two, I think that they also exposed some of the limitations that they'll need to work on addressing that probably they won't be able to do anything super meaningful about until the offseason. I think both of those things are positives, though. So let's start with number one. The Saints absolutely established an identity that they can build around in this game thanks to their run game. Alvin Kamara and Kendre Miller combining for 135 rushing yards out of the 180 plus that the team put up. Spencer Rattler showing that he can contribute to the run game with his legs as well. And so once they get an opportunity to where they're building an explosive passing attack off of that, again, only one pass in this game for Saints quarterback Spencer Rattler of 20 or more air yards, that I think they're going to be able to start to really build what this offense can look like in Kellen Moore's true vision. But to get started, the run game is certainly a good way, or certainly showing that it can be part of what the building blocks are for this team. The other side of this, number two, the limitations that I think that they define for themselves, gives you a pretty clear path in terms of how to improve your team. I think the team has some roster limitations for the scheme that it's trying to run, especially on the defensive side. Doesn't feel like everybody's super comfortable when you watch, and guys are getting into some uncomfortable situations. For instance, Carl Granderson, who is a pure edge defender, both as a run defender and as a pass rusher, not a coverage guy, and got put into a situation to where he was covering tight end Dalton Kincaid down the field, which resulted in a big touchdown that effectively put the game out of reach for New Orleans. If you have a hybrid coverage / pass rush linebacker that's holding down that role so that Carl Granderson can do what it is that he does best as an edge defender along with Chase Young and Cam Jordan, then maybe you end up in a better or a different situation or a better matchup there. More advantageous matchup, let's just say. So it's things like that. You know, the Saints identifying that they need help at corner, switching things over to Quincy Riley. I think he should be the starter moving forward. Jonas Sanker showing that he is every bit of that guy that the Saints need at safety as a playmaker, but they need some help at safety, especially when it comes to tackling. So I think you're identifying some of these things that you're not quite built to do yet, that I think give you a pretty clear path of how you improve this team moving forward, even though you probably have to wait until the offseason to do a lot of those things, at least permanently and most effectively. Still gives you a pretty clear idea of where to head next. So I think with those two things, despite a loss for the New Orleans Saints on the field, a couple of wins for them in terms of how they carry themselves moving forward.